Alright guys, I got another bow. Yeah, I did. This one, it says York Archery on it. It's pretty nice. It's got the wood. I worked on the tension and stuff, but I still haven't gotten it to where I want it. This doesn't have any kind of arrow rest. It's got just the lay down kind like this, but it's thinner, so I might have to change the arrow rest out. Because it tends to barely hold the arrow on there. Like I said, this is my newest purchase, and it's a little smaller than my other bows, but it's got a lot of tension on it. So I like the wood, and it's got a place to put a stabilizer bar and all that good stuff. But there's no D-ring on it right now, and I'm trying to figure out the tension on it. Because when you buy a new bow, you don't know what the tension is on the strings, and I don't have a way to measure that, so I have to do it by my fingers. This one, it's hard to pull a little bit, but I've toned it down a little bit, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, anyway, here it goes. It's not the first shot of the day, but first shot on film. Okay. Oh my gosh. So there you go. Can you hear that? Yeah, so it's got some tension on it. And this little string is broke. And so I got it cheaper than it would probably cost in the store or whatever. But I'll show you the difference, okay? Alright, this is the one I've been using, the newer bow. And shoot. Sorry guys. Don't know if you guys can tell the size, but the newest one, this one, is a little smaller than this. So yeah, and you could tell that it hadn't been, the tension hadn't been messed with for a while, because those bolts were really hard to turn. So, I mean, I'm trying to get this one up and running, but yeah, it might take a little while. I'm gonna definitely change this arrow head out, because the arrow rest, because I don't know if you can see, but that little line right there, that's all I got to hold the arrow on, and that's just not enough. Okay, so I'm gonna put my other one that I took off this bow, and put it on here, because it's got two prongs and it'll be better for this bow. So, but all in all, it was a cheap bow. I got it. It's pretty. See how the wood is pretty? Yeah. Anyways, I don't know how many bows I got now. Anyways, I guess I'll use this today. Yeah. But I had to try that out, and I'm gonna have to work on it before I get it right where I want it. Because I am a perfectionist, sort of. Oh, I don't know if you can see me. I know you can't see me. Well, guys, I got a long sleeve shirt on today because it's brutal. I'll show you the progress on my bruise. You see that? Oh my goodness, it looks like spider bite or something. But I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna wear a long sleeve shirt. Okay. And try. I know I should have set this all up for you nice and neat, but I wanted you to see that I actually take precaution. So now I got the shirt and that. Hopefully that's good enough protection, because people are going to think I'm getting beaten at the house or something, because I got some big bruises on my arms. But here's my newly acquired Scott trigger. Like I said, that the very, very new bow that I got, I don't have a D loop on it, so I've got some in the house. Remember, I got those metal ones. I'll put a metal one on that, because the size of that bow, okay, it's like a competition bow, and that's what caught my eye, guys. It's not quite a youth bow, but it looks like a competition bow, It's really nice. It's compared to my old this one and this one. This is nice and shiny and pretty. And see that wood? That's real wood, guys. So, and it feels good in your hands. You know, it's tiny. It's like a competition. Like I said, competition bow. It might be a youth bow, but that's got a lot of tension on there for a youth bow. I don't think no young person can pull this back. But I don't see any identifying markings. Only the York archery sticker on it, and it's got some numbers on it, but that's not the set numbers. And it just says Cobra something products. It's covered by the site. That little shiny gold sticker on it, it says Cobra. So I don't know. I mean, that's a good site right there that's on it. So, you know, the heavy duty screws and everything. So, and there's a place in here that's got a release button on it. See, right here, that red. So I'll have to work with it, but I'll get it running like my other ones. My other ones are like shoe, just no problem. I have to keep up with my newer ones because shoe, you know, they're performing better than I am. But it takes time to get things the way you want it, you know. Okay, let's try it. This is the okay. There we go. Yeah, see, this one, you know, with the whisker biscuit. This one, I've got it to exactly the way I like it, you know, no problem. It could use like a stabilizer in the front just to, you know, straighten it out a little bit. But I think all in all, this, just the way it is, I like this. And, you know, I'm not messing with my other one, the hunter bow, because that tension on it and everything, that's going to, I'm setting that, it's exactly where it's supposed to be. Because I'm not going up with it, I'm not going down with it, you know, so, because the tension is pretty high on that other one. But like I said, I wanted to get out and practice, and I saw that today and I purchased it. So it's a pretty bow, but I'm going to get it operational the way I want it. So it won't be just pretty, it'll be operational, okay? It's like my other bows are pretty operational for me. They work for me, you know. I'm debating whether to tie a D loop or D knot or D circle, D hoop or whatever on that, but I probably just put the metal one on there and just call it a day. And as you can see by the sweat on my shirt, it is hot again once more. Okay, here you go, guys. Ready? Oh. And I could still feel this through my shirt. Guys, I'm telling you, this string, I'm going to have to build like a plastic sheathing on my arm or something. It just tends to smack my arm, or maybe I'm holding it too close to the string or something. I don't know. But I guess that's the price I pay for happiness. A little pain. Great. So this is not what I do all day, but when I get the chance, I get out here and do it, you know. It's my new hobby. And I hope you guys like the videos I've been putting out. You know, I put a little music video in there, threw it in there, as well as the other archery video, you know. Oh. Just to show you what I'm doing, guys. Yes, just to show you what I'm doing. There was one more bow at that store that I could have got. You know, it's like a consignment store. That's why I got it cheap. I could have got the other one, but it's the same size as this one, and it's pretty much the same kind of bow as this. So I figured I already got this, so I don't need this. So I got the other one. You know, because it's pretty. Everybody likes pretty things, right? Okay. Oh my gosh, that's tearing my arm up, and it moved it down. Look at that. I'm gonna have to tie a pillow to my arm. I'm telling you, it's brutal when it slaps me. Oh my gosh. And these are all these arrows are carbon fiber, okay? Just so you know, if you guys really care about that, I don't know, but that's what it is. I'm gonna move that camera a little bit, guys. It seems to be. I don't know if that's better. Might be crooked. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. There you go. How's that? I try to get it just perfect, you know, but yeah, I was busy working on that bow, trying to get it up to spec so I can, you know, play with it on the camera, but I still need more work to put into it to make it fully operational. It's no problem, you know. It was just sitting there saying buy me, so, you know. So there it is. Yep. Okay. Whoa. Oh. I'm telling you, I don't know where to put it. Where I put it, it hurts my arm. Phew. I'm gonna build a sleeve of metal or something. I don't know. But anyways, trying to keep my D-loop from twisting around, you know. I don't know why it's doing that. I just don't want it to come off. Whoa. Yeah. There you go. And I don't know how many videos you guys are going to watch of me doing this all the time, but I hope you watch them all. You know, it's just repetition, just so I can get better at it. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I said, oh yeah. Hope you guys are doing okay today, though. I surely am. Okay. That was in the center, boys and girls. Yes. I believe it was in the center. I'm trying for the center this time. But if I hit the target, that's good enough. Oh, no, you don't. It came loose. Ha. Shoo. Ah, yeah. And the train is on time, huh? Caddy over here, that way I'm not wandering off the camera so much. So please forgive me as I adjust situate myself here. Oh yeah. Yeah, look, I'm sweating a little bit, huh? It's no joke, guys. I don't have an indoor range, so I have to bear the heat. Bear with the heat. Oh, I need to tighten these steering up. Feels loose. But I really, really enjoy this trigger, guys. This release. It's what I wanted. That was a little outside. I need to bring it in some. Even a little bit. Better, it's better, better, better. You still there, guys? Wow. Good shot. That was a really good shot. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it that clearly. But I'm kind of nervous on putting the camera down there next to the target so you can see, but I'll probably end up shooting my camera or something, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to wreck my camera, you know? I know I take a little time setting up my shot, but you know, I'm trying here, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tighten this D-loop up, guys. I don't want it to come off. So bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I don't know if you want to see me do that, but I'm just going to pause it right here and tighten my D-loop. I'm back, guys. I tightened it up. I just felt like it was a little loose, you know. Anyways. See, I tend to make the adjustments when I see the problem. I don't wait for the problem to occur. I try to do kind of like a whatever it's called. Pre-maintenance. That's what it is. So I don't have a problem. I'm telling you, this thing is hitting so hard, it's knocking the elastic off of here. I'm telling you guys, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to wrap my arm in duct tape or something. Oh man. Because I see those little things they got to protect your arm, the little plastic things, and I don't think that's going to work compared to, you know, what I have. But I don't know, guys. Oh. That was a little low. Just a little bit. I shot all my arrows. Okay, I gotta go get them. I don't know. I mean, I got more in my case, but I want to use just carbon fibers. Yeah, today. Yeah. All right. Now I've got these tips on, or these tips on the arrows. So I've noticed that these tend to stick in the target a little bit, so it's a little harder to pull out. My other ones, the bigger size diameter ones, they don't have a problem with that because they're the size of the arrow, anyways, just to let you know, that's what's going on. Okay? All right. All right, guys. That's a good slap, isn't it? Oh, yes, it is. But I'd rather hear that one than the other one, you know what I'm talking about, where I have to go get my arrow, I don't like that sound, but it's okay. And I didn't bring out all my arrows, I got quite a stockpile in there. I just brought out enough that I can have a good practice with. Because if I brought them out and then I have to take everything inside, like the target and everything, cameras and everything. Which is, never mind. I don't know what to title this video. It's like another sweaty hot mess practice or something, or what? I don't know. Just another stress-free day, I guess. Okay, that's still tearing my arm up, guys. I really don't know what to do. I might have to go to the doctor and get a cast and have them just put a cast on my arm so I can, target practice. Yes, true. This is getting ridiculous with my arm. It's swollen up a little bit. That was a good one. Very, very good. Last arrow here. And I have to go get my arrows. Yep. That's what I have to do, guys. Ooh. Oh, alright, I gotta get him. Gotta get him. Alright. I'll put my bow down so it doesn't rattle around. And I am checking my points or my tips. Make sure they're tight. Because I haven't glued any of these on. So when you don't do that, like I always say, check your arrows, guys. But, on this new target I've had for, I don't know, a couple weeks maybe, I don't know. I haven't damaged the arrow, like just the knock off, the little orange thing at the end there. But as far as damaging the carbon fiber and, smashing it up, I haven't done that with this target. On the other target, I smash them up all the time, so it was probably what I constructed it with, I guess. like I said, I like this arrow rest. I should have bought another one so I could put it on that other bow, but no, I'm going to put the lay down type on it. And remember, if I make noises, I can't help it. I'm old. Okay, guys? Alright. Even before I start practice, I'm hurting. That didn't make a sound. That one did. Well, like I said, having that arrow rest on there like this, it just cuts down on, you know, having to wait for every arrow and stuff. Because with the lay down type, you have to fumble with it for a while and then get your shot and pull your string back, and by that time on the lay down types, if you don't have it right, it tends to wobble and stuff. So I mean, that other one I have that I took off this bow is good, so it holds them in there tight, but it only holds the big Eastons in tight. On the carbon fibers, it moves around a little bit, but I don't think I'll have a problem with that other one, because I don't think it has as much tension as these do. So there's that. And I'll try not to make this video so long. I made the other one pretty long because I added that nature walk photos that I took. But today it's just a little bit of practice. That's it. That one was a little high, guys. Last arrow. But I guess I'm going to call it a day for you guys, and this will be my last arrow for you guys, but I'm going to keep on practicing. So just to keep it short, because, you know, I don't want to do it over 30 minutes like I've been doing. So take care, keep shining, get out there and do something, and see you next time, guys. All right, bye. Baby, but it's tearing off, man.